women I have been warned against becoming one. The girl who takes up too much space, always her shoulders too wide in stairwells, her hips too big in doorways, her voice too loud in classes. See, this woman does not understand the art of crumbling. Curling herself tight, unwilling to reach out and to grasp onto what should rightfully be hers. No, this woman is a beast, an elephant, a moving mountain, and she is capable of making you feel as small and as insignificant in your life as she is supposed to be. I asked what the problem was with being a steamroller instead of a sunflower and was laughed down. Tell them you don't know how Eve felt when the snake brought you his hearts like an apple, and your thirst, your hunger, your curiosity all red and pulsating like an opened wound made you take it and hold it until your knees gave out. Oh, Eden is so sweet. Eden is so beautiful, but you do not want to stay there forever. Being a girl is hard, and I don't just mean the obvious struggles of high heels and tampons. The level to which today's society holds their expectations for how women should act can sometimes be overwhelming. This program on the difficulties of being a woman includes Raquel ID's 10 Women I Have Been Warned Against Becoming, which features a raw list of female stereotypes. Caitlin Seal's Maybe Eve Was a Wild Thing depicts being a woman and living for yourself rather than others. And DAS illustrates in her poem the ever-present issue of sexual assault, which over 200,000 women face every year in The Rape Joke. 2, the beautiful one, the long hair, the slim waist, the pretty eyes, the lips like bowstrings. This woman looks good in everything because she is confident in whatever you put her in. See, the reason you can't trust her is because women like this don't need your permission, so teach your daughters that beautiful means dangerous. Equate pretty with vapid. Take their power from them. 3, the needy one. I have heard how others spit when they talk about how she gave you everything, and you shoved it back down her throat until she choked on it, until she came back crawling and asked you what she did, until her palms and knees were scraped with want of just a little affection. Never be this woman, I am told, because she is a joke, and the joke is that she dared to have more emotion than you did. The truth is, I am told, the person who cares less in a partnership is the one who wins. I didn't know this was a competition. This is the rape joke. Once my brother told me that I was so ugly I would be a virgin forever unless someone raped me, but even then they wouldn't come back for seconds. This is the rape joke. I believed him. I believed him. This is the rape joke. I now look at every woman on the street and wonder if the space between her legs is a crime scene surrounded by ripped caution tape. 4, the slut. Obviously ruined by another person's touch. Easy. Harlot, you'll still try to get with her, but you'll defame her name when you talk to your buddies. You know, my father used to say, a slut is fine for the night, but the virgin is who you take home and marry. Maybe he didn't realize that he was teaching his daughter to hate her sexuality. Maybe he didn't know she would disconnect emotions in sex because he'd always told her, boys are different. They won't care about you. 5, the tease. The certified stripper, how dare that girl look like that and not want me to sleep with her? I can't just turn someone on like that and then leave them wanting. I said that there was a difference between purposefully tricking someone into liking you and just being attractive or friendly. I said, hell, I've been turned on in class by girls I've talked to, but I did not expect anything from them, and they said it's different. You're not a man. But couldn't explain where that difference was. This is the rape joke. I was 13 years old, and he was supposed to be just a friend. This is the rape joke. When his older brother came home, pulled away, he wiped the tears from my face and he said, we should do this again sometime. 6, the soulmate. Never love romance more than you love being cynical. Never show weakness, never like pink. Never think that maybe you might find someone nice and settle down with them. It has nothing to do with whether or not a family is important to you and you're in a good place where a relationship could make your life better. You don't get married, you settle. 7, the female dog. I'm told Never raise your voice. Speak gently. Submit. Hold your opinion against your lips, and when you admit to it, make sure it comes out as a butterfly wing suggestion. Do not disagree. Do not undermine someone else's authority, regardless of whether or not they deserve your respect. This is the rape joke. When I finally told my parents, they asked what I had been wearing. This is the rape joke. I was wearing my innocence, my trust. I had worn the love I held for humanity and expected to be treated well. I had never been told that I would be that girl, the girl that keeps a mine of secrets between her legs. What was I wearing? I wore the rape joke. And then I became one. 8. The girl with strength. See, the thing about boys, says my daddy, is that you have to let them win. So I sat at home and I read stories about Artemis and wanted to become the huntress too. I wanted to rule my kingdom with bloody fists, but girls are never supposed to be athletes. Never supposed to be built. Regardless of the fact that civilizations were constructed on our spines and we made homes in war by the steel of our ribs, never be strong, we are supposed to wilt. 9. The lady CEO. Who cares if you are the leader, the best suited for your position? How dare you fight your way to the top? How dare you yearn for something? Don't you know you are supposed to bear children? Where is your honor? Where is your wisdom? Because don't you see? Across history, women have been terrible at success. You see, they always lose their man in the end. Tell them you don't know how Eve feels. When eating that apple made her the first wild thing, the very first beautiful creature not to do as they were told. Tell them you don't know how Eve felt when she saw Adam in one hand and the rest of the universe in the other. Tell them you don't know how Eve felt when she wanted the universe. 10. The girl I am. A firecracker, and don't you forget it. I am not your pretty girl. I am not your anything. I don't want to be ladylike. That literally means nothing. I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to make them remember me. I refuse to be overshadowed in history. I don't know what you were trying to create, but you made me a dragon. You put me in the fire, and when I stopped burning, I learned how to glow. Don't think you can stop me. You can't tame a tornado.